Hey, what's happening? So just trying to get this little tripod here to cooperate with me. Awesome, there we go. Let's make sure everything's in the shot. Oh, my head's chopped off a little bit. So let's see how this looks. Now my head's still chopped off. Oh, we shouldn't move it back instead of moving it forward. There we go. That's better. Can I move this a little bit? You think? See if we can get this out of the shot. At least out of the way a little bit. What do you think? Okay, it's more out of the shot. Awesome. Let's see, we got 30 seconds. Okie dokie, guys. A little better. Oh, we're at 3. Awesome. Okay, we are good to go. Good morning, guys. Whew. My name is Coco. I'm going to be guiding you guys through our Memorial Day flow this morning. I know it's 8 o'clock, so it's really early, I'm not going to lie. I was not trying to get out of bed this morning. It's a holiday, you know? I feel like a lot of people aren't working, and so we're just kind of taking it easy, doing things we wouldn't normally do. I know that I'm, trying to transition back into my normal. So, yeah, I didn't want to get up today. And that's okay, Some days you just don't want to get up. But when you do get up, you got to make it worth your while, so... Let's go ahead and get started with our Memorial Day flow. I tried to be a little festive, wear a little bit of blue. All right, guys, we're gonna get started lying on our backs today. So just making your way there. Coming down onto your mat, taking up as much space as you need to, spreading your arms and your legs out nice and wide. If you're needing any extra grounding this morning, you can place one hand to the heart and one hand to the belly as always. Or you could even place both palms face down on the ground. Just start to arrive here into your space. As I mentioned earlier, it is Monday. Happy Monday, first day of a new week. So you no doubt have a lot of things going on, whether it is a holiday and you did get the day off, or you did not get the day off and you're still at work, business as usual. Just allowing your mind to calm down. Just starting to focus on exactly where you are right now within the four corners of your mat. Allowing any thoughts or emotions to just come and go as quickly as they floated into your mind, just allowing them to flutter away just as fast. Just start to notice how you are feeling. Did you just wake up? Or maybe you've been up for a few minutes already, or maybe you've been up for a couple of hours. So just scanning your body, just noticing if you're tight or sore, maybe you're feeling really antsy, you're full of energy, you're ready to go. Just allowing yourself to be here now. Allowing yourself to be here rather than being where you think you should be. And we're just going to start to take our focus to our breath, noticing where it's coming from, how it feels. Can you feel it in the back of your throat? Or maybe in the rise and the fall of your chest? And then we're going to start with some collective inhales and exhales together. So let's all take a nice big inhale. Fill all the way up. Expand your belly, expand your chest. And then open your mouth. Audible exhale. Let all of that air go. We're going to do two more just like that. So take another deep inhale. This time grab an extra little sip of air at the top. Open your mouth. Audible exhale. Last one. Take another big, big inhale. Let this be your biggest one yet. Expand your belly, expand your chest. Grab that extra sip of air at the top, and this time we're going to hold it for 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth. Expand your belly, letting all of that stale air come out of you. You no longer need it. It is no longer serving you. And then just start to seal up your lips, starting to inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, creating your Ujjayi breath. This is your breath of fire, your life force, the breath that you're going to come back to throughout class anytime that your mind is wandering, or maybe you are like, Coco's crazy, I can't hold that pose for 3 more breaths, there's no way. Come back to it. Allow this breath to guide you. Allow this breath to calm you, keep you focused, keep you right here, right now. I'm just going to lie here for a few more moments, just finding some stillness in our practice before we begin. Slowly start to bring some awareness back into your space. And wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Brush your thumb over all of your other fingertips. Rock your head from side to side. And when you are ready, taking an inhale to send your arms over your head, stretching your legs out nice and long, taking your good morning stretch. And then on your exhale, one by one, bringing your knees into your chest. Maybe rocking from side to side just a little bit. And then if you want a little bit more, wrap your arms around your shins. Bring your forehead into your knees. And just giving yourself a nice big hug. Saying thank you. Thank you for coming here today. Thank you for taking this time out for just you and you only. And then keeping your knees hugged into your chest, we're going to do some supine twists. So you're going to tee your arms out, or you can bend them like goalposts. Take a big inhale, fill all the way up, and then exhale, drop your knees to the left. Your knees to the right. Your gaze is going to go towards the left. Take another big inhale, fill all the way up, create some space, and then exhale, press your left shoulder down into your mat just a little bit more. Trying to keep both of your shoulders attached to your mat in this pose. Your right hand can come on top of your left thigh if you want a little bit more. And then on your next inhale, come back to the center. And we're just going to switch that out. So take another big inhale. And then on your exhale, drop your knees to the left this time. Gaze goes towards the right. Same thing, different side. On your exhale, just gently rolling your right shoulder onto your mat this time. Stacking hip on top of hip. Ankle on top of ankle. And then inhale to come back to the center. And then on your exhale, we're moving into a full happy baby. So just grabbing the outer edges of your feet. See, I told you guys I wasn't awake yet today. Grabbing the outer edges of your feet. Really pressing your knees down towards your elbows, just opening up your hips. Staying here with your stillness, or you can add some movement if you want. Still just trying to gently wake our bodies up. So maybe just bending into one leg and then in the other. Rocking from side to side. And then bring your knees back into your chest. Excuse me. Inhale, send your feet all the way into the sky. Legs are nice and straight. Toes are going to be active. We're going to move into our core right now, guys. We've got 3 exercises, 2 rounds of 3 exercises, 20 seconds each. So we're going to start nice and slow. So feet are in the air. Extend your fingertips towards your feet. Lift your head and shoulders up off of your mat. Your left hand is reaching for your right. Your right hand is reaching for your left foot. So you're moving from your side obliques back and forth, keeping your low back pressed down into your mat here for 20 seconds. Moving as fast or as slow as you want to. Just continuing to breathe. You're over halfway done. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees at a 90-degree angle. Interlace your hands behind your head. We're moving into some Yogi Bicycles. So left leg is extended. Left heel is hovering at the bottom of your mat. And then we're just going to switch it out. Extend your right leg. Bring your left knee in. So you can stay here if you want, just switching your legs back and forth. Or if you want to add a little bit more, you can bring your elbow up to your knee, coming into a full bicycle. It's completely up to you. Remember to breathe. 20 full seconds. Slow, controlled movements. And if you're in your full yogi bicycle, bring your elbow closer to your knee versus your knee closer to your elbow. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're just going to start to rock and roll, and then we're all going to meet in a high boat. So take as many rock and rolls as you want to here. This is our first rock and roll. So just gently massage your spine as much as you need to. And then meet in your high boat. Remove any skin out from underneath your sit bones. Your legs are going to be at a 90-degree angle. Hands can be behind your thighs, or they can be extended to either side. If you want a little bit more, toes can be to the sky along with your fingertips. If you're going for the full expression, make sure that your spine is nice and straight, your chest is nice and proud. All right, guys, we're going to take an inhale in your high boat. Exhale for low. Hover your shoulders, your head, and your legs. Inhale back to high. Exhale for low. Inhale for high. Exhaling for your low. Continuing to move at your own pace as always. Slow, controlled movements. 20 full seconds. Should be able to get in about 8 of these. Maybe even 10. 7 more seconds. Don't forget to breathe. 3, 2, 1. Release down to the earth. Bring your knees into your chest if you want. Take a breath. Let it go. All right, that was it. We're going to do that same thing one more time. So we got 60 seconds left, guys. 1 full minute of abs. You've got this. Ready? All right, let's do this. Send your feet into the air. Fingertips, head, shoulder go up with them. Ready? Reach for the stars. Moving from your obliques. See if you can get your shoulders just a little bit higher this time. Don't you cheat. Do not give up on me. I know it's early. I know it's Monday. First exercise of the week. First workout of the week. You guys have got this. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees. Hands behind your head. Yogi bicycles or the modified yogi bicycles. It's up to you guys. 20 full seconds. Keep that core fully engaged. Low back is pressed down into your mat. Breathe. You're halfway done. That means only 30 more seconds. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Start to rock and roll. Find your high boat. Find your high boat. Don't get lazy though. Keep your chest nice and proud. Core is still engaged here. Inhale for your high. Exhale for your low. Inhale for high. Exhaling for your low. Move at your own pace. 20 full seconds. Last 20 seconds of abs, guys. Make it count. Don't you cheat. Over halfway done. 6 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Knees to chest. Rock from side to side. Massage out your low back. That was it. You did it. And then when you're ready, just start to rock and roll the length of your mat again. This time we're all going to meet in our box pose. Finding your way onto all fours. Stacking your shoulder on top of your wrist. Your hips on top of your knees. Fingertips are spread nice and wide. Inhale, send your right fingertips to the front of your mat. Send your left leg behind you. Extend through your left leg. Left toes are active. Right bicep is by your ear. Trying to create one straight line from your right fingertips to your left heel. One more inhale. Exhale, crunch it in, elbow to knee. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, bring it in. Last one. Inhale to extend. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend. You can stay here or move into your tiger's pose. If you're moving into your tiger's, reaching for your left foot with your right hand. Maybe you take your gaze all the way over your right shoulder. One more breath. Exhale, gently replace your hand and your foot back to the earth. We're just going to switch it out, guys. Inhale, send your left arm straight and your right leg behind you. Lengthen out. Reach, reach, reach. Left bicep is by your ear. Squeeze your right glute. Get your right leg up just a little bit higher. Core is engaged. Don't let your low back sag down. One more inhale. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale to extend. Exhale, bring it in again. Inhale to extend. Exhale, bring it in. That was the last one, guys. Inhale, extend all the way out. Bicep by your ear. Squeeze your right glute. Stay here or find your tiger. Keeping your core engaged throughout this. I'm a little wobbly today. Don't let your low back sway. Keep your core engaged. Protect it. Maybe your gaze goes over your left shoulder. One more breath here. Exhale, return your foot and palm back down to the earth. Then we're just going to flow through some cow cats. So inhale, drop your belly, gaze goes up, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, press the earth away, dropping your gaze, rounding through your shoulder blades for your cat. Inhale, drop your belly, gaze goes up for your cow. Exhale, drop your gaze, round through your spine for your cat. Continuing to flow through these on your own pace, adding on any kind of organic movements that your body needs this morning. Still gently waking yourself up. Maybe even shut down your eyes. Just allow your breath to guide you. Allow this to be an intuitive, moving meditation. Here for 2 more breaths. A breath is a full inhale and your full exhale. And then inhale, come back to your neutral spine. Core is engaged, fingertips are still spread nice and wide. Find your high plank, step both of your feet back. Shoulders are still stacked on top of your wrists, hips are in line with your shoulders. So you don't want them above your shoulders, you don't want them below. If they're below, engage your core, pull your spine up just a little bit more. Nice work. We're here for 3 full breaths. Yes, you can. Find a drishti point on your mat. Focus on your breathing. That's the only thing you have to do right now. Last one. Inhale, start to roll onto your tiptoes. Shift your shoulders over your fingertips. Exhale, lower down halfway. Elbows come into your rib cage. Inhale, press yourself back up. High plank. One more time. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale for high. Exhale for downward facing dog. It's your first down dog. Take your time, guys. Pedal it out. Find your proper alignment. Everybody's going to be different. Finding what feels good for you. Pedaling your legs out. Maybe bending into both knees. Maybe coming all the way onto your tiptoes. Just going wherever feels good for you. And then we're just going to flow into some high plank and back into down dog from here. So take an inhale, flow yourself forward, meeting in your high plank. And then exhale for your downward facing dog. Just flowing like water. Inhale, flow forward into your high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to do 2 more of those. Inhale, flow like water into your high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last one. Inhale like water.
Exhale, down dog. Nice work, guys. And then on your next inhale, start to walk your hands to the back of your mat, coming all the way to your feet, finding yourself in your Ragdoll Pose, bending your knees as much as you need to, making sure that you create a belly to thigh connection here. Taking any arm variation that feels good for you. Interlacing your hands behind you, maybe behind your neck. Just going wherever feels good. And shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Just releasing any tension from the body. You can rock from side to side. And release your hands to the earth. Heel toe your feet together. Inhale for a halfway lift. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale for your downward facing dog. Walk your hands to the top of your mat. And then on your next inhale, take 10 tiny steps, walking your feet to meet behind your hands at the top of your mat. Taking another Ragdoll Pose. And then start to heel toe your feet together. Inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale to fold. And then tuck your chin on your next inhale. Slowly make your way to standing, allowing your head to be the last thing that comes up. Keeping your hands down by your side. Maybe rolling out the neck. Inhale, bring your shoulders all the way up to your ears. And then exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together, rolling them down and away. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, bring your shoulders all the way up. Exhale, relax them all the way down your spine. Last one. Inhale, scrunch your shoulders up as high as you can. Exhale, relax them down and away from your ears. Inhale, send your hands over your head. Coming into our first full extended mountain, creating one straight line from your feet all the way to your fingertips. Engaging your legs from the ground up, tucking your tailbone, engaging your core by pulling your belly button towards your spine. Take an inhale to extend. Exhale, get a little bit firmer in this pose. Inhale to extend again, and then exhale, just drop your hands, interlacing them behind you. Inhale, make a fist punch down towards the earth, taking a mini back bend. If elbows to kidneys is more comfortable for you, then feel free to go that way. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, forward fold. Keeping the bind if you have it. Inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, find your high plank. Roll from your high to your low. Inhale to pull all the way through this time, coming into our first upward facing dog. Exhale, use your core up and back, downward facing dog. It's our modified sun A, guys. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. On your exhale, hop, step, or jump. Inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, root to rise, mountain pose. Exhale, open it up towards the right, coming into an open arm twist. Keep your hips square to the front of your mat. Inhale, center. Exhale, open to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, swan dive it down, hinging at your hips, spine is nice and straight. Inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Your vinyasa is your high to low push-up. Inhaling for your up. Exhaling for your down. One more sun A together. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. At the bottom of your exhale, travel. Inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, root to rise, mountain pose. Exhale, open to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, open to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Know that the vinyasa is optional, guys. You can always skip it. Pressing yourself straight back to your down dog. We're going to take 2 breaths here in our down dog. Taking deep inhales to fill all the way up. And then opening your mouth. Let it go. 1 more. Taking an equal inhale, equal exhale. Open mouth or closed, up to you. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. At the bottom of your exhale, travel. Bring your big toes to touch. Inhale, chair pose. Squeeze your knees, squeeze your inner thighs together. Glutes are fully engaged. Fingertips are to the sky, or they can be at your heart center. It's up to you. This is our first chair, so take your time, be gentle. Check in with your toes. You should be able to see all 10 of them. If not, shift your weight back just a little bit more. Exhale, sit just a little bit lower. And then take an inhale to lengthen and extend. Exhale, find your chair twist. Left elbow connects with your right thigh. Hands can stay at your heart, or if you're ready and you want to open your wings and let them fly, go right ahead. 2 more breaths here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Bring your hands back to your heart. Start to lift through your left foot. Lift your left heel up. Drop your left heel back down. Lift your left heel up again. Inhale, twisted crescent lunge. Left foot finds the back of your mat. Take your time for this transition. It's tricky. It's our first time on this side. So your back leg is now nice and straight. Right knee is at a 90-degree angle. Hands are at your heart center. You're still in a twist. Breathe here. 1 more inhale. Exhale, easy twist. Left hand finds your mat, right fingertips to the sky. Gaze at your right thumb. Exhale, horizon lunge. Spinning off on your left foot. Dropping your hip as close as you can to the earth. Inhale, easy twist. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, side plank. Right foot finds the back of your mat. You can drop your left knee if you want. Maybe even stagger your feet. Just creating a wider foundation. Right shoulder is stacked on top of left shoulder is stacked on top of your left wrist. Press your hips up. We're here for 2 more breaths. Yes, you can. Modify if you need to. Leave your ego alone. Allow yourself to be exactly where you are. Stay for that last exhale. Big inhale. Runner's lunge. Right foot finds the top of your mat. If you didn't make that transition the first time, don't worry about it, guys. We're going to go through this 1 more time. You've got plenty of time to nail it. Find your runner's lunge. Squeeze your inner thighs together. High crescent lunge. Inhale, fingertips come to the sky. Re-bend into your right knee. Back leg is nice and straight. Shoulders are in line with your hips. Hands can be at your heart again, or fingertips to the sky. 2 breaths here. See if you can lunge a little bit deeper. 1 more inhale to lengthen. Exhale, find your charging crescent. So fingertips can stay at the front of your mat, or if you want, sweep the arms behind you. Re-bend into your right knee. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I know you're getting tired. 2 breaths here. Trying not to rest your chest on top of your right thigh. On your next inhale, warrior 3. Left toes come up. Hands can stay extended behind you, or you can bring your hands to your heart center, or for the full expression, fingertips to the front of your mat, biceps by your ear. We're here for 3 breaths. Square your hips to the ground. Squeeze your left glute. See if you can get your left leg just a little bit higher. With control, one-legged Tadasana. Inhale. Take your time for this. It's our first time for this standing transition, so you might be a little wobbly, and that's totally fine. Give yourself grace. Take your hands to your heart center. Find your balance. When you're ready, take your fingertips to the sky. Left knee is bent. Left toes are nice and active. Take an inhale, lengthen and extend. Exhale, open it up to the left, coming into a standing twist. You have options. Right hand can be on your left knee. Both arms can be extended. If you want, you can even extend through your left leg. Or, if it's in your practice and you're ready, go right into that dancing Shiva. It's up to you. This is your practice, guys. But remember, continue to give yourself grace. Continue to move without your ego, without your expectations. Allow yourself to be exactly where you are right now. One more breath here. If you fell out of it, I really hope you got right back into it. You have plenty of time. Inhale, come back to your one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, set your left foot down. Inhale for your mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands. Flow through your vinyasa. Remember, the vinyasa is optional. 2 breaths in our down dog. One more. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. At the bottom of your exhale, travel. Bring those big toes to touch. You know where we're going. Squeeze your inner thighs. Chair pose. Squeeze those glutes. See if you can get just a little bit lower this time. Tuck your tailbone. Your spine is nice and engaged. Your spine is nice and engaged. Your spine is straight. Your core is engaged. If you're sticking out like this, just tuck your tailbone. Tucking your tailbone is just a nice little pelvic tilt. That's the word I was looking for. Pelvic tilt. So you're just pressing your pelvis towards the front of your mat. Nice. 2 more breaths here. Exhale, get just a little bit lower. Remember, your hands can always stay at your heart, guys. Fingertips do not have to be up to the sky. Inhale to lengthen and extend. On your exhale, chair twist. Right elbow finds your left thigh this time. Same options on this side. If you want to move through opening your wings, go right ahead. And then just start to lift your right heel up. And then set your right heel back down. One more time, lift your right heel up. Press down through your right foot. Twisted side crescent. Right foot finds the back of your mat. Again, give your grace. Give your grace. Give yourself grace if you didn't make it this time. We're going to do it one more time on each side. Two more breaths here. Recommit to the bend in your left knee. Make sure your back leg is nice and straight. If you're feeling wobbly or you're having trouble with your balance, like I am this morning, just remember, guys, allow yourself to be where you are instead of expecting yourself to be where you think you should be. If you're wobbly today, you're wobbly today. Last breath. Exhale, easy twist. Right hand hits the mat, left fingertips go high. Exhale, find your horizon lunge. Right hip tries to hit the mat this time. Inhale, back to your easy. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, side plank. Left foot finds the back of your mat this time. Again, we're here for 3 breaths, so take your time. You have plenty of time to figure out which variation is going to work out for you. Dropping your knee if you need to. Allowing your ego to stay anywhere besides the 4 corners of your mat. Last breath here. Stay for your exhale. On your next inhale, big step, runner's lunge. Left foot finds the front of your mat. You're on your fingertips. Back leg is still nice and straight, right, and left knee is still at a 90-degree angle. When you are ready, high crescent lunge. Inhale. Here for 2 breaths. Recommit to the bend in your left knee. Remember, trying to get your left thigh parallel with your mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, charging crescent. Again, fingertips can sweep behind you or they can be extended towards the front of your mat. It's completely up to you. 2 breaths here as well. Recommit to the bend in your left knee. Make sure that you're not resting on your left thigh. When you are ready, big inhale, warrior 3. Right toes go high. Squeeze your right glute. Keep your hips square to your mat. Same options for your hands. Heart center extended behind you or fingertips to the front of your mat. We're here for 5 breaths. It does not matter how high your right foot is. What matters is that your hips are square, your crown is extended, your muscles are engaged. Your foot will get higher the stronger that you get. 1 more breath here. Stay for your exhale. Inhale with control, 1 Legged Tadasana. Right leg comes with you this time. Again, allowing yourself to be wobbly, allowing yourself to fall in and out of this pose as many times as you need to. When you are ready, inhale to extend, exhale, move into your standing twist, any variation that you want to go to. Again, allowing yourself to be where you are, not letting your ego guide you. Reminding yourself to be where you are instead of where you think you should be. 1 more breath here. Stay for it. If you fell out, get right back in. Inhale, mountain pose. Right foot hits the floor. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale for your halfway lift. Plant your hands, flow through your vinyasa. Inhaling for your up, exhaling for your down. That was it, guys. We're going to do that 1 more time on each side. This time we know where we're going. So we're going to be able to connect things a little bit more easily. We're going to be a little bit stronger because it's the second round. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. At the bottom of your exhale, travel. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale, sit just a little bit lower. It's our second to last chair, guys. So we're going to be holding it a little bit longer. Yes, you can. You can cuss at me all you want. Get mad at me all you want to. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not there. You're not here. Exhale, sit just a little bit lower. Inhale to lengthen and extend. Exhale, chair twist. This time, option to move into any arm balance that you would like to. Anything that you're working on. We're going to be here for about 3 breaths. You have plenty of time. Take your side crow. Take any other arm balance that you are working on. Or you can just stay here, working on your chair twist. It's completely up to you. Last breath wherever you are. If you've gone into your arm balance, slowly making your way back into your twisted chair. On your next inhale, twisted crescent. Left foot finds the back of your mat. Hopefully you're a little bit stronger this time in that transition. If not, don't worry about it. Practice is progress, guys. One more breath here. Exhale, easy twist, right hand goes high. Stay for your inhale. Exhale, find your horizon lunge. Inhale back to your easy twist. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, side plank. Maybe this time take a different variation. We're here for 4 breaths. You have plenty of time. Give yourself grace. Allow yourself to wobble. Allow yourself to shake. Engage through your core. Press your hips up. Remember where we're going. Last exhale. Big inhale here. Runner's lunge. Right foot finds the top of your mat. Squeeze your inner thighs. High crescent lunge. Inhale. Still going to be here for 2 breaths, guys. Exhale. See if you can lunge just a little bit deeper. Beautiful. One more inhale. Lengthen to extend. Exhale. Find your charging crescent. Last charging crescent on this side. Get nice and strong through your right leg. Squeeze your right quad, your right hamstring, your right glute. You're on your left tiptoes. One more breath here. Stay for that exhale. Last time for this transition. Inhale, warrior 3. Left toes come up off of the mat. Nice transitions, guys. So strong. And if you didn't nail it, then try it again. That's the beauty. We can always try things again. We can always try a second, a third, a fourth, a 100th time. Try as many times as you need to. Your practice makes your progress. Squeeze your left glute. Get your left leg a little bit higher. This time, take a different variation with your arms. Take one that challenges you a little bit more. Maybe add a micro bend in your right knee. 3 more breaths. Yes, you can. Cuss at me all you want to, but do not give up. Believe in yourself. Last breath here. Big inhale. Come all the way to your one-legged Tadasana and move as slowly as you need to straight into your standing twist or your dancing Shiva. If you fell out, do it again. Go back into your warrior 3. And then move into your one-legged Tadasana to your standing twist. We're here for 3 more breaths. Root down through your standing leg. Squeeze your right leg all the way up. If you fall out, you better get right back in. You fall down 9 times, you get up 10. Last breath here. Slowly and with control. Inhale, come back to your one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, mountain pose. Take an inhale to extend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale for your halfway lift. Plant your hands, flow through your vinyasa, guys. Nice work. Take a big inhale, fill all the way up. Open your mouth. Let it go. Last side. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. At the bottom of your exhale, travel. Inhale to rise, chair pose. Last chair of the class. Get as low as you can go. Squeeze those inner thighs. Squeeze both of your glutes. Hopefully they're on fire. You're here for 3 more breaths. Get as low as you can. Keep your chest nice and proud though. Core is engaged. Lengthen. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, find your chair twist. Again, same options on this side. Moving into any arm balance that you want to work on. We're here for 4 breaths. You have plenty of time. Even if you don't have a side crow in your practice, just try it. You'd be surprised. If you can do a chaturanga, you can do a side crow. If you can do a chaturanga, you can do a front-facing crow. You'll never know until you try. Last breath here. On your next inhale, slowly make your way back into your twisted chair. Start to shift your weight into your left foot. Inhale, twisted crescent. Right foot finds the back of your mat. Yes, I nailed it that time. Hopefully you guys were able to as well. We're here for 2 breaths. Give yourself grace. Allow yourself to still be wobbly. Just because we've gone through almost the entire class doesn't mean that you shouldn't be wobbly anymore. Last inhale. Exhale, easy twist. Stay for your inhale. Exhale, horizon lunge. Inhale, back to easy. Stay for an exhale. Inhale, take your side plank. Same option, taking a different variation this time. Remember that variation could be just dropping your right knee. It doesn't have to be one that's harder. Two more breaths here. Yes, you can. Press your hips up. Keep that core engaged. Don't get lazy. Stay for your last exhale. Last time for this transition. Runner's lunge. Inhale. Left foot finds the front of your mat. Squeeze your inner thighs. High crescent lunge. Inhale, guys. Last high crescent of the class. See how low you can get your lunge. Yes, so strong. So beautiful. One more breath here. Stay for your exhale. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Don't get lazy. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, find your charging crescent. Last one of the class. Recommit to the bend in your left knee. Keep your back leg nice and straight. You're on your right tiptoes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Engage your core. You're not resting on your thigh. One more breath here. Stay for that exhale. Yes, you can. Last time for this transition. Big inhale. Warrior 3. Take your time. We're here for 4 breaths. Maybe it was 5. I can't remember how many breaths we did it on the other side. If it was 5, it's your lucky day, because we're only going to be here for 4. Same options. Taking a different variation with your hands this time. Maybe adding the micro bend in your left knee. One more breath. Stay for that exhale, guys. Last time for this transition. Big inhale. Come all the way to your one-legged Tadasana. With control, move straight into your standing twist or your dancing Shiva. We're here for 4 full breaths. Plenty of opportunity to fall out and get right back in. Extending the crown of your head nice and long. Spine is nice and straight. Maybe your gaze makes it all the way over your right shoulder this time. Last breath. You can do it. You're so much stronger than you think. Inhale, come back to your one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, mountain pose. Take a big inhale, lengthen all the way out. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale for your halfway lift. Plant your hands, flow through your vinyasa. Inhaling for your up. Exhaling for your down. Nice work, everybody. Inhale, send your right foot into the sky. On your exhale, find your sleeping pigeon. If sleeping pigeon is not your jam, you can always come onto your back coming into a reclined pigeon. Whichever one you choose, take your time to align yourself properly. If you're going into your sleeping pigeon, check in with your back leg. Make sure it's nice and long. Square your hips off to the front of your mat. Take an inhale. On your exhale, start to walk your hands out in front of you, folding over your right leg. reminding yourself there's nowhere else you need to be, nothing else you need to be doing. Allowing any thoughts or emotions to come and go. Honoring them, acknowledging them. Remembering that there's nowhere else you need to be right now. Taking equal inhales and equal exhales. Allowing yourself to just soften into this pose just a little bit deeper. Two more breaths here. You can stay longer if you'd like, or you can come out earlier if you'd like. The option is always yours. After your second exhale, slowly start to walk your hands back underneath you, coming into any other variation of your pigeon pose that you would like. If you want to move into a king pigeon or a mermaid, or maybe those are just some things that you are working towards. Maybe you just move into a quad stretch, just reaching for your back leg. And then when you're ready, releasing your foot and your palm back to the earth, taking a three-legged dog, and then making any kind of hip circles or any kind of movement that you need to counteract your half pigeon. Eventually making your way back to your downward facing dog. On an inhale, send your left toes into the sky this time. On your exhale, find your half pigeon or your reclined pigeon, whichever is comfortable for you, whichever calls to you. Same thing, guys. Take your time. Take your time to find your alignment. There is never any rush. Take your inhale to fill all the way up. As you exhale, gently fold over your left thigh or your left leg, the whole thing. This time scanning your body, seeing if there's anywhere that you can release. Removing your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Relaxing your jaw by creating a space in between the top and bottom rows of your teeth. Relaxing your third eye. Take a big inhale. Open your mouth. Melt into the pose. Melt into your mat. Two more breaths here. Same option as the other side. You can come or go whenever you would like. After your second exhale, start to walk your hands back underneath your shoulders, making your way into whatever variation you took on the other side. Just trying to be as balanced as possible. And when you are ready, making your way into your three-legged dog, taking your hip circles or whatever movement you did on the other side. And then make your way back into your downward facing dog. Option to flow through one last vinyasa if you would like. If not, just make your way onto your back. If there is any other pose that you need today to complete your practice, any pose that is calling to you, I invite you to take this time to go wherever you need to go. We've got about 4 breaths, so you have time to move into a couple of different poses if you'd like. Maybe taking some supine twists like we did in the beginning of class, or going into a shoulder stand, into a plow, a bridge, a wheel. Whatever you need to complete your practice. Everybody's going to be different. Just listening to your body. Listening to what it's asking for. 2 more breaths wherever you are. One more breath wherever you are. If you are ready, just slowly start to make your way into our final resting pose, our most important pose in all of yoga, every time, every day, every class. Taking up as much space as you need to here. Spreading your arms and your legs nice and wide. Doing anything that you need to do to make this comfortable for you, whether that be dimming the lights, lighting an incense, getting some essential oils, placing a towel or a shirt over your eyes, making any last minute adjustments that you need to complete your practice today. You've earned this Shavasana. If you need any extra grounding still, remember you can always place one hand on the heart, one to the belly, or both of them palm down. If you're feeling good, both of them can be face up, letting the universe know that you are ready to receive all that it has to offer to you. Or one up and one down for some balance. Take a big inhale. Open your mouth. Let it go. Shut down your eyes. Shavasana. You can stay here as long as you would like. You can stay here as long as you would like. If you are ready to go on with the rest of your day, start to bring some small movements back into your space. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. Rock your head from side to side.
And then when you are ready, send your arms over your head, extending your legs nice and long, taking another good morning stretch. Waking up for the second time today. Well, the second time in class, the third time in class, really. And then when you are ready, just rolling over to the side of your preference, coming into a fetal position, hugging your knees into your chest. Know that fetal position is symbolic of new beginnings. And that's exactly what you've done by taking this time out for yourself today. You've given yourself a new beginning to the rest of your day, possibly even the rest of your week. Hopefully you were able to leave anything on your mat that did not serve you. And you were able to take away something that did serve you. Again, if you were ready to go on with the rest of your day, you can stay here as long as you'd like, but if you're ready, press yourself up into a seated position, coming into any seat that you want, facing any direction, does not matter. Placing your hands wherever feels most natural for you. Lining your shoulders up with your hips, spine is nice and straight, and a slight bow of your chin. The light in me sees the light, the love, the teacher inside of you. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Thank you so much for allowing me to do what I love to do. As we bow our heads together and we say, Namaste. That was it. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you're working, have a wonderful rest of your workday. If you're off, awesome. Enjoy your day off. This is my last Monday live stream. I'm so excited. We are opening the studio back up next Monday. We really hope to see you guys. Again, thank you so much for all of your continued love and support. And we are beyond excited to open our doors next Monday and see everybody's smiling faces and share energy with everybody from a safe distance. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Oh, and again, my name is Coco. All right, bye.